Hey there everyone, what's going on? Mario Gamer here, back with another video. This time I'm going to be doing another collection video, and as you can see, it's a book collection, and it is none other than my Garfield book collection. So right here I have volumes 1 through 21 of the Fat Cat 3-pack series. Definitely not all of them. I'm missing volumes 22, 23, and 24, and I think volume 25 might be coming out sometime this year. So I'm gonna have to get those. And I also have 3 single books. 2 are Garfield classics, and 1 is more modern day Garfield from the 2010s to present day. So Garfield is a comic strip that I have loved for a very, very long time, and I remember I used to go to the library to pick out a Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack book, like these ones over here, and I would read them. I think they used to have volume, if I remember correctly, they had volume 3, 4, 6, maybe volume 7, but I'm not entirely sure. I think they also had volume 8, and at the time, volumes 9, 10, 11, and 12 hadn't been released into full color format. They hadn't been released into the full color format of Fat Cat 3-packs. They were still only black and white formats of volumes 9, 10, 11, and 12. But now volumes 9, 10, 11, and 12 have been released in color, and it's really, really nice to have a lot of these classic Garfield comic strips and get a good laugh, especially in color. So without any further ado, let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a book and we are going to talk about it a little bit in detail, giving like the dates of the comic strips, some of the humor in there, I guess. Maybe we discuss a bit of the humor, if it's a good volume or not. And yeah, let's just get started. So up first we have right here, we have sorry, I just have to move that book pile to the side or off camera. Right here we have none other than the very first Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 1. It includes the first, second, and third books. The first book is Garfield at Large, the second book is Garfield Gains Weight, and the third book is Garfield Bigger Than Life. And this one's main cover color, sorry, I got the words mixed up. This one's main cover color is purple, and you can see it has Garfield on the front cover. Nice picture of Garfield. And here is the spine, volume 1. And with the older releases of the Fat Cat 3-packs, it would say now in full color, $42 value, now only $17, and in tiny writing over here, sometimes it would vary. I think sometimes it would vary, and it says there $19 in Canada. And like I've mentioned this before, but I do not live in the United States or Canada, so I do not use the dollar currency. Anyway, going back to the book, here is the spine again for volume 1, and what's really nice is how they take the color. These pictures right here, these would be the covers for the original single books if you bought them individually. And they take the color of these books over here that are included. They take the color of their original front cover and they put it on the spine and make a tricolor spine. And then they make the border surrounding the volume and whatever number volume it is a different color each time. It's pretty cool. And here is the back. And by the way, for those who do not know, Garfield started all the way back in 1978, so it is a very, very old comic, pretty vintage. And this one, it contains comics from 1978 up until somewhere in 1980, I believe. We'll have to look inside. So looking at the back, I'm going to read the description for each one of these, by the way. Each one says 3 books in 1 means 3 times the fun, but the main description of the volume is vastly different every time. This one reads, witty, urbane, sassy, and downright delightful Garfield was born, where else? In the kitchen of an Italian restaurant in 1978. When the restaurant owner sold him to a pet store, little Garfield thought he was history. Instead, he made it. For on that fateful day a hapless gentleman named John Arbuckle walked through the pet shop doors. Believe it or not, Garfield weighed 5 pounds 6 ounces then, but thanks to a wonderfully obsessive passion for pasta, he quickly blossomed into America's #1 fat cat. Lasagnas beware. And yes, lasagna is Garfield's favorite food, so that's why it says that. For these newcomers to my channel who don't know about Garfield yet. That's why it says lasagnas beware. And here is a look inside. These books, though, every single one is in color. I'll give you a quick flip through of the book. And this book, it contains comics from when the very first comic of Garfield started, which is June 19th, 1978. And it goes up until March 30th, 1980. So volume 1 contains comics from June 19th, 1978 to March 30th, 1980. Alright. On to volume 2. Okay, so here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume number 2. And yeah, if you saw a bright light shining and lighting up my bedroom, that's because I had these two big lights on from this switch, but I turned it off because it was casting a shadow, and I was casting a shadow every time I bent over to get a closer camera angle or close up. And what I've done now is I've turned off those big lights and put my camera's flash on instead, because it's not nearly as bright enough. Here's with the flash off, and this is with just my lamp on, and with the big lights off, no camera flash. And here's with the flash, with the big lights off, and a lamp on. So yeah, we're gonna have to do it like this. Anyway, here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 2 in a nice light blue color. The Garfield logo in yellow. It includes the 4th, 5th, and 6th books. And let's see, Garfield Weighs In is the 4th book. Garfield Takes the Cake is the 5th book, and Garfield Eats His Heart Out is the 2nd book. So here's a front, the front, sorry. Here's the front with Garfield hiding inside the cookie jar. And here we have the spine. Very nice. And here's the back. This one's description reads, "Lock up the lasagna, chain the chicken, and hold on to your funny bone. America's favorite fat cat is back, and he's hungrier, funnier, feistier, lazier, and altogether more lovable than ever before. The felonious feline is up to his old tricks, and some new tricks too. He monks a Girl Scout, escapes from the city pound, flirts with his girl Arlene, and of course hassles Odie, John, and Nermal. Hey, mischief is his life." Alright. This one, I'd say, not really this one, but I'd say from the next volume 3 onwards, is where I find the comics to start getting funnier and funnier. So, volume 2, it's because it's still very early Garfield, and I don't understand a lot of the humor. I prefer more slapstick humor with like Garfield getting hit with pies, Garfield hitting spiders, which he hates. Garfield hates spiders. And what else? Garfield doing show business on the fence at night. Garfield getting hit with random objects. Garfield hitting alarm clocks. He hates alarm clocks as well. That's what I prefer. Slapstick humor, not this like adult-ish humor that I don't really understand. Even though I'm 20, some of the jokes I don't get. You have to really know what the words mean in some of these comic strips to understand the jokes and maybe innuendos or implications behind them. Anyway, here's a look inside volume 2, again in color. And this one contains comic strips from March 31st, 1980 up until January 10th, 1982. Alright. Alright, that's volume number 2 done. Here we have Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 3. This one is the only book so far that has the same color as Garfield himself. Orange. Or did I say the only Garfield book or only Fat Cat 3-pack? What I meant to say was it's the only Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack so far that has the same color as Garfield himself, orange. So here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume number 3. It includes the 7th, 8th, and 9th books. The 7th book is Garfield Sits Around the House. The 8th book is Garfield Tips the Scales, and Garfield Loses His Feet is the 9th book. So here is the front cover for volume 3, and here is the spine. This one's spine is, you can see there's a little bit tearing away a tiny bit, but it's not that bad. You can see there's a little bit of the damage, there's a little bit of a crease there, but otherwise still in excellent condition. Here's the spine, and here is the back. This one's description reads, "That four-legged fur balloon we affectionately call Garfield always wants more, and he gives as good as he gets in this chunky volume of belly-busting laughs. So whether he's walloping Odie with a paper, sometimes the description of the back on the back of the book shows comic strips that have the same action as the description. So whether he's walloping Odie with a paper, that's happening over here, pelting John with a pie, although he's actually pelting John with his food over here, trying out an all the coffee you can drink diet, that one, or sneaking onto an airplane, this one. Garfield provides plenty of thrills and spills for his hapless owner and lots of laughs for his ravenous readers." Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I went too fast. Here's a look inside. Alright, here's a look inside Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 3. Or there was a look, I'll just give you a quick flip through. And this one contains comic strips from January 11th, 1982 till, let's see, where does it stop? It stops at October 23rd, 1983. So January 11th, 1982 till October 23rd, 1983. That's when these comics are from, in this volume. And I should have done this way earlier, but inside each Fat Cat 3-pack you get a little bonus thing before the start of the title that is included. Look here, you have for volume 1 you have look inside this book and see this cat eat lasagna, chase dogs, destroy a mailman, laugh, cry, shred his owner, and much more. Other bonus little other bonus inclusions. I can call it I guess I can call it inclusions, but here's the next one: a talk with Jim Davis, most asked questions. There's a lot there, so I'm not going to read all of that. And it also includes the next one, which is, there's two over here: how to draw Garfield. How to draw Garfield. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it also includes Garfield up close and personal. Questions and answers. Q&A. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that for every volume from now on. So volume 2 includes, let's see, a Garfield morning. It also includes, let's have a look here. It includes also, wait, is there anything on this side? Nope, nothing on that side. It also includes Garfield eating tips. There's 10 of them. And it also includes Garfield diet tips, 8 tips over there, and Garfield Goes Globetrotting. The Garfield strip appears worldwide. Here's Garfield in English, Spanish, French, German, Danish, and many more. Volume 3 includes, it includes a Garfield Night. It also includes, it includes also The Shocking Truth Revealed, and major comic strip character replaced by a machine. That's obviously a little bit of fake news. It's all just for fun. This stuff. It's just to be funny. That stuff over there that they include, and it also includes. Let's see. I've often wondered what I could do if I weren't entertaining you. Here are just a few of the possibilities. Oh, so like Garfield's Garfield's maybe like jobs he could get if he wasn't entertaining us. So short order cook, dog catcher, mattress tester, and pet store owner. And it also includes Garfield characters that didn't make it. Alright. Sorry that took so long, but at least now we are getting onto the next volume, and that is obviously next in line. We have, obviously, going in numerical order, Volume 4. So here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume number 4 in green, with Garfield eating a pie. This one's spine is a little bit boring because of the main colors for the covers of the books that are included here. The original covers are pretty boring colors. Like, let's see here. We have Garfield Makes It Big, the 10th book. Garfield Rolls On, his 11th book. And Garfield Out to Lunch, the 12th book. And yeah, these two, because it's black and white, it makes for a pretty boring looking spine. Not any vibrant colors. So that's a shame, but at least this one has some very funny comic strips. And fun fact, when I was close to completing my Garfield collection, when I had volumes 1 through 21, excluding volume 4 took the longest to come in. It took like it took like months to get here. Like maybe just before, maybe like a few months to a year. It took that long just to get here. I had to place the order online at a local bookstore, and not via online shopping. I had to order it from another branch at a local bookstore. So yeah, that's why that happened. Anyway, here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 4 once again, and this one is a bit of a newer release because let's compare it to volume 3. It says here, now in full color, $42 value, now only $18, $24 in Canada. And this one just simply says, now in full color, 3 books in 1, a steal of a deal. And it doesn't have the price on the spine here like the other ones do. Like, again, all volumes except for volumes 4 and 12 actually. Now, volume 12 doesn't have it actually either. So here you can see it has the price value again on the spine because it's an older release. And I'm sure the older release of volume 4 right here would also have the price on the spine. But anyway, that's the front. Here's the spine. And this one, Garfield has actually become a part of Nickelodeon. So that's why it has the Nickelodeon logo right there. And it's a newer release, like I said. I think this one was originally released in 2009. And this is, as you can see, a 2017 reissue / reprint, whatever you want to call it. Reissue, reprint. I think it's a reprint, that's the proper name. And this one's description reads, it's triple trouble in this 3-book look at Garfield's mischievous adventures. The fat cat eats himself into a food coma and sleeps like the dead. His trip to the vet is a real pain, and the round mound of Romans has girl troubles galore when he entertains two female felines. Is it any wonder the cranky cat likes to lessen his stress by occasionally kicking Odie into the next county? Hey, that's just how Garfield rolls. And this one, it includes... Hold on, I keep forgetting to do the flip through of the book. But anyway, here's a quick flip through. And this one includes Garfield comic strips from October 24th, 1983 till August 4th, 1985. Alright. And this one's bonus inclusions are Garfield's loves and hates. It also includes, let's see, what else? It also includes, just want to make sure I don't skip any, so I have to go really slowly. It also includes To the Prospective Cartoonist. Look at that. I think that's Jim Davis's face right there in place of Garfield's face. So you have a Jim Davis Garfield crossover. I think you could call it that, I guess. And it also includes another bonus feature. Not bonus feature. Bonus inclusion is it's over here actually, on this side, near the back, right at the back actually. Earliest known Garfield and Newsflash, Jim Davis a fraud. Wow. Okay. That's interesting, I guess. And up next we have Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 5. This one is in yellow, and it includes the 13th, 14th, and 15th books. We have Garfield Food for Thought, that's the 13th book. Garfield Swallows His Pride, that's the 14th book. And Garfield Worldwide, that's the 15th book. So here is the front. And the spine. Very nice. This one's spine is a little bit torn, but not too badly. So I would like it to be pretty much perfect, because it looks kind of ugly when it's torn like that. It doesn't look too nice. Anyway, Volume 5's description reads, "When the owner's away, the cat will play. Especially if that cat is Garfield, the portly practitioner of mischief and mayhem. But then again, Garfield gets just as much, or more, satisfaction doing his damage when John is around. Mauling a mailman, pummeling a pizza, dissing a dog, giving John a gentle reminder that it's mealtime. It's all good, because Garfield is so good at being bad." And here is a look inside. And this one contains comics from August 5th, 1985 to May 17th, 1987. Alright. The bonus inclusions in this one are one of my favorites, The Zodiac According to Garfield. Very nice. Or 12 zodiac signs, but according to Garfield. Pretty cool. And we also have Garfield's 10 all-time favorite bad cat jokes. It also has let's see, come on. Turn faster. Turn the pages faster, damn it. Hold on, is there anything that I missed over here? No, nothing that I missed over here, so it's over here then. Alright. And it also includes how to draw Garfield right and wrong. Apparently, there's a toaster named Garfield, or there used to be a Garfield. Sorry, there used to be a toaster named Garfield because obviously, if this is the right Garfield and that's the Garfield everyone knows, and this is wrong, then there must be some sort of confusion because if there was a toaster named Garfield and they were saying this is wrong, then there must have been a toaster named Garfield in the past, and I've never even seen it before. And I don't know what. I don't even know that. I don't even know that it even existed. So the last one it includes is attention consumers, more fake Garfields, the real Garfield, not the real Garfield, not the real Garfield, and not the real Garfield. Demand the genuine article. Alright. Up next we have Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 6. This one is a dark turquoise color. Pretty interesting front cover with Garfield pigging out on the couch, eating a crap ton of food. He has, like, what is that, like pancakes or flapjacks with maple syrup and butter, ice cream sundae. Don't know what that is. I don't know what this is either. He has chips, donut, some other, a whole lot of junk food, basically. And Volume 6 includes the 16th, 17th, and 18th books. Garfield Rounds Out is the 16th book. Garfield Chews the Fat is the 17th book. And Garfield Goes to Waste, not waste as in like wasting food, but waste as in, that area on your body. That kind of waste, and Garfield Goes to Waste is the 18th book. This one, anyway, here's the front cover, and here's the spine, which I don't know what the hell happened. Look at that. It's like some sort of tear or crease over there. And that shouldn't happen because the spine is where all the binding of the book happens. And that should never happen. So I don't know what the hell happened here to Volume 6. And it comes through to the other side on the back of here. This crease, the creases, it comes through to the other side. Anyway, here is the spine for Volume 6. And the back. It says, "Get ready for a triple dose of laughs with the world's funniest fat cat. Garfield's back in all his gut-busting glory, catching his tongue in the electric mixer, revealing his distaste for milk. He was once frightened by an udder, pranking John for serving him a rubber pizza, and bobbing for croutons. When it comes to humor, forget the rest. You found the best. Garfield." Very nice description. Here is a flip through of the book. And this one includes comics from May 18th, 1987 up until February 25th, 1989. And bonus inclusions in this volume are Garfield's Scale of Intelligence. We also have, let's see, what else do we have? We have the Garfield Workout. That's only exercises that Garfield would ever do. Wow, that is pretty lazy exercises. Like, look at this: mattress press, cookie stretch. That's just putting fat food back into your body. You're just reaching for food and you're just stretching to exercise. Then you're just putting junk food back into your body all over again. Like, what's the point? But again, it's all humor, so it's funny. Pie dive, backstroke. Not the type of swimming backstroke, by the way. Channel flip, leg lift, and cake toss. Wow. Garfield, you greedy glutton. Wow. With the other bonus inclusions in here are, let's see. Where is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Here's one. Garfield Impressions. They're all pretty much the same. Well, actually, exactly the same. Blimp, beached whale, small planet, Comatose hippo, overstuffed sofa, I'll get you for this, and Montana. And we also have Museum of Garfield memorabilia. And that's it. And starting with, I think it might have been this volume because I don't see it in any of the previous 5 volumes. It says here, watch, read, shop, play, Garfield.com. This website is unfortunately shut down, so I don't think it even exists anymore. So yeah, it's a shame that Garfield.com shut down. I remember reading comics on there all the time and looking at different stuff. So now it's gone, but yeah, what can you do? It's in the past. Anyway, up next, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 7. This one includes the 19th, 20th, and 21st books. Garfield Hangs Out is the 19th book. Garfield Takes Up Space is the 20th book, and Garfield Says a Mouthful is the 21st book. This one is a lime bordering on, sorry, not lime. This is like an apple green front cover for the color. I quite like this. They chose like a darkish magenta. They chose like a plum or magenta shade of purple for the Garfield logo and a nice shade of blue for the words Fat Cat 3-pack. Pretty cool. Here's the front and the spine for volume number 7. And the back. It says, the tubby trickster is at it again, and the joke's always on John. Over the years, Garfield pulled some great stunts on his hapless and helpless owner, gluing the phone to John's ear, greasing the bottom of his shoes, and giving John a mohawk while he slept. Hey, you snooze, you lose. But it's all in fun. Deep down, Garfield knows he needs John. Who else is going to pay the pizza delivery guy? Kick back, relax, and join the Fat Cat for an extra large laugh fest of hilarious hijinks. And let's see here. Here's a look inside this book. This one includes comics from February 26th, 1989 till December 4th, 1990. Alright. Included in here, with the bonus inclusions, included in here are Professor Garfield's Natural History of Dogs. That's funny. Also included is Ask a Cat, more questions and answers. Just like in volume 1, there was questions and answers. And also included is Garfield's Top 10 Nightmares. Alright, next. This one, it apparently it's apparently out of print. And this one is obviously volume number 8. So here is volume 8. Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 8. This one, I think is out of print because I can't find it anywhere on Amazon. And I think there's a Garfield subreddit, and there's a post saying, why is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 8 so expensive? Luckily I have this volume, so no need to worry for me. And here it is, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume number 8. Includes Garfield by the Pound, that's the 22nd book. Garfield Keeps His Chins Up, the 23rd book. And Garfield Takes His Licks, the 24th book. This one's a nice purple color. Here's the front and the spine and the back. This one's description says, Garfield loves food. Whether he's smothering a steak with whipped cream, that doesn't sound too good, or chasing a runaway donut, the grand gourmand is always in his gluttonous glory. As much as Garfield loves to eat, he hates to diet. The tubby tabby must suffer insult from the talking scale and the indignity of diet cat food called, Hey fatso, eat this. But fear not, Garfield always rebounds with a witty wisecrack or a well-placed smack to the back of John's head. Dig in and gobble up this savory selection of Fat Cat comics. And this one includes, let's see, first do the flip through. There you go. There's a look inside the book. It includes comics from December 5th, 1990 until September 5th, 1992. And the extra inclusions in this one, let's see what they are. We have Sometime in the 21st Century, Garfield Predicts, and we also have Know Your Cat Moods. We also have, let's see, where is it? Yeah, right here. It has also You Know You're Getting Fat When. 6 examples of that over there. And it also has, let's see, Toon Tattler, 100% fact-free. And it also includes Top 10 Reasons to Own a Cat Instead of a Dog. And it also includes Top 10 Comic Strips Jim Davis tried before Garfield. If this is even true, I'm not sure if it is. Alright. Here is one of the Garfield Fat Cat 3-packs that wasn't released in color before and was only available in black and white for a very long time before it was released in color. Volume 9. So here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 9 with Garfield about to smash his alarm clock. He hates that just as much as he hates spiders and raisins. Raisins are his least favorite food. And this one's a brownish grey color. It includes the 25th, 26th, and 27th books, which are Garfield Hits the Big Time, the 25th book, Garfield Pulls His Weight, the 26th book, and Garfield Dishes It Out, the 27th book. So here's the front and the spine and the back. This one says, for Garfield, life is an adventure. He may not be a big fan of the great outdoors. The only kind of mousse he likes is chocolate. I like chocolate mousse too. But Garfield is always in search of a good time. Whether he's winning a game of hide and seek with clueless canine Odie, finding his motivation for batting around a ball of yarn, bouncing on the hardwood floors, or wrestling a meatloaf, the Fat Cat never shies away from a day of play. Let the games begin. And here is a flip through again. The colors seem to be a bit more vibrant in some of the strips in this collection. And it includes comic strips running from September 6th, 1992 up until, let's see, up until June 11th, 1994. And this one, it includes, let's see, what are the bonus inclusions? Let's see. Let's have a look. Okay, they have, wow, okay, this is a truly special volume. This is a truly special volume because look at this. It includes Celebrating 15 Fabulous Years, 1978 to 1993. And this is the special feature of the book. I think, let me see here. No, it's going to be in Garfield Pulled His Weight, because that's when the 15th birthday of Garfield was. Since this first book that's included ends on April 10th, 1993, and Garfield's birthday is June 19th. So yeah, this is the Garfield birthday gallery. This is truly special. You can see each and every Garfield comic strip from 1978 when it all began up till 1993. The time the time that how do I say this? The current birthday comic strip that Garfield had was 1993 in this collection. For Garfield pulled his weight. It's the special feature for that book. Let's have a look here. I'll give you a quick look. Here's a look at all the birthdays. Very, very nice. I love it. Here we go. Pretty cool. I love this. It also includes tired of that taut tummy? Loosen up with a hot new fatness video. And what else does it include? Well, let's just check on that. We'll see now. It includes... This is pretty cool, and... No, not that one. Next, this one. Garfield products you won't be seeing. Pretty funny. And this is the one that is also pretty funny. Garfield's top 10 country pet tunes. Some of them are pretty funny. And let's see what else they have. Garfield's parallel universe. Night is day and black is white. Behold a world of inverted sight. Is there anything I missed? Let's have a look. I don't think there's anything I missed. Just want to make sure that... Yeah, I don't think there's anything I missed. And starting with this volume, it was released in 2015. This volume introduced the entire list of Garfield books released, starting from the very first Garfield comic strip, the very first Garfield book with the very first strip, as well as the very early strips. This list includes the entire list of Garfield books that were available at the time, and it's constantly getting updated. And it was constantly getting updated with each volume that followed after this one. So, at the time, Garfield book 59 was the current book that was released, and at the time, let's see, anything missing? No, I thought I saw something missing. Anyway, it includes a list of the Garfield single books that are available, DVD tie-ins, and don't miss. Yeah, here's what I was talking about. Volume 9, here it was released, so they included this list, and volumes 10, 11, and 12 weren't released in full color yet at the time. So that's why volumes 10, 11, and 12 were excluded from this list. Alright, and speaking of, here it is right now, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 10. This one's a very nice cover, probably one of my most favorite covers, probably because of the shade of blue for the night sky, Garfield on the fence, doing show business, the moon, the light blue color that they chose for Fat Cat 3-pack, the turquoise that they chose, or aquamarine, whatever you want to call it, the aquamarine / turquoise color that they chose for the Garfield font, the Garfield logo font, sorry. Everything about this cover is great. I love it. So here it is, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume number 10. It includes the 28th, 29th, and 30th books, which are Garfield Life in the Fat Lane, that's the 28th book, Garfield Tons of Fun, the 29th book, and Garfield Bigger and Better, the 30th book. Here's the front and the spine, which I actually had to tape down because you can see here, if you can't really see, but you can't really see, but if you look real closely, there's a damage on the spine, and it must have been dropped, so that's why there's a crease over there, and I was actually tearing away the spine at the bottom. I was tearing away from here all the way to the spine and up to there. That's why we had to put tape down on it. But anyway, here it is, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 10, the back of it. The Lord of Lasagna reigns supreme. There's a lot of action in Garfield's life. It just happens to revolve around the refrigerator. So whether he's reviewing the list of things he's not going to do today, testing the first law of physics, bodies at rest tend to stay at rest, or challenging Odie to a do-nothing contest, you can be sure that when mealtime comes, Garfield will have the energy he needs. And here's a look inside. Pretty cool. Very nice. This one includes Garfield comic strips from June 12th, 1994 up until March 12th, 1996. And the bonus inclusions in here are How to Tell Your Cat's Gone Bad. That's a pretty funny title. What else is there? Let's see. We have also cat bumper stickers. 6 practical uses for your cat. That's pretty funny. We also have How Lazy is Garfield? Garfield is so lazy. 6 examples of how lazy he really is. And we also have Garfield in 96 for president. You've done worse. If Garfield were president, he would, and the list of things he would do. And the same applies for Odie. Don't make me beg. Odie in 96 for president. If Odie were president, he would, and the list of things he would do. On to the next one. Here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 11. This one's a pretty nice color. It's like a dark plum color, I guess, or very deep purple color. Pretty cool. We have the 31st, 32nd, and 33rd books that are included in here, which are Garfield Hams It Up, the 31st book, Garfield Thinks Big, the 32nd book, and Garfield Throws His Weight Around, the 33rd book. Here's the front and the spine and the back. It says, everyone's favorite Tubby Tabby is back for another heaping helping of food and fun. So whether he's playing Stomp the Spider, blaming the missing cookies on his invisible friend Clive, or running Odie dropping test to determine whether Bouncy would be an appropriate nickname for the hapless pup, Garfield always spreads around his special brand of love and laughter. Here's a look inside. And included in here are comic strips running from March 13th, 1996 until December 13th, 1997. And let's see what else is included in here with the bonus inclusions. We have, we have Happiness Is, Dear Flabby, snappy answers to sappy questions, all your puny problems solved in 10 words or less. We also have, things we need more of and things we can do without. We also have signs you're going to a bad veterinarian. And we also have Odie's past lives. And Garfield's past lives. Up next, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 12. Nice green color, and Garfield holding a flower in his mouth. He likes to jump in the flower beds. That's what he sometimes does in the cartoons. In the comics, and in the Garfield and Friends TV show, which ended long ago by now. That was in '88, I think. That's when that show aired. So in Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 12, you get the 34th, 35th, and 36th books, which are Garfield Life to the Fullest, Garfield Feeds the Kitty, and Garfield Hogs the Spotlight. Here's the front and the spine. Very, very interesting color combination. And it says, Garfield never puts off till tomorrow what he can eat today. The corpulent cat loves lasagna, adores anchovies, and is bonkers about bacon. Snacking is a full-time job for the tubby tabby, but he still manages to squeeze in a marathon catnap or two. Will Garfield ever change his ways? Sure, just as soon as John gets a date with a supermodel and Odie wins the Nobel Prize. That is hilarious. Very good description. Bravo. Here's a look inside. And this one contains comic strips from, let's see, this comic strips from December 14th, 1997 till September 11th, 1999. 2 years until the horrible accident which we did not speak of happened. And let's see what else is included in here. We have things Garfield would never say. We also have, let's see, where is it? Oh, here. John's scariest dates. That's funny. That is creepy. And we also have, let's see, where is it? Here. Practical uses for Garfield's hairballs. And we also get, let's see, we also get rejected Garfield book titles. And Fat Cat Classics Volume 1. And Fat Cat Classics Volume 2. And here is an updated list of the Garfield books that were available at this time, back in 2019. And you can see volumes 10 and 11 had been released, so there they are, added to the list. Very cool. Alright, now here comes a big change. Starting with this one, the next one, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 13. This book introduced, well actually didn't introduce, it has comics starting from 2000, the turn of the century, 99 into 000, 1999 into the year 2000. So here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 13 in like a hot pink color for the front cover. Includes the 37th, 38th, and 39th books, which are Garfield Beefs Up, Garfield Gets Cookin', and Garfield Eats Crow. That's funny. Tastes like chicken. Here's the front, and the spine, and the back. He used to be perfect, but now he's even better. Garfield, the fat cat with the supersized ego, is back in the spotlight, dissing his dim-witted owner, John, even pilfering his pants. Some cats chase mice. Garfield prefers to take legal action. When down on the farm, the city kitty puts up with and puts down John and his barnyard brother. No wonder Garfield's often in a bad mood. But no matter what, he's always in the mood for food. Let's see inside. And this one includes comic strips from, let's see, comic strips from September 12th, 1999 until where is it? Oh, here. Until June 2nd, 2001. Just a couple of months before that that incident we did not speak of happened. And in this one we get, let's see, starting over here we have Garfield's Code of Nevers. We also get, let's see, we also get Garfield's top 10 suggestions for new athletic events. 10 of them. Top 10 dating Dodgers woman news on John. These are hilarious right here. And this one, number 8. I can't believe that got in there. I'm getting a sex change operation. Yeah, they just say they're gonna have Vienna sausage down there instead of a taco burrito, baked bean burrito. Adult innuendo right there. Sorry, I had to. And we also have Take the Garfield Trivia Challenge. Test your GQ Garfield quotient with our brain-crunching quiz. We also have Garfield's favorite games to play with Odie. We also have, where is it? Come on. We also get, let's see. Oh, the last one. You know you're a nerd when, and there's 6 examples. I think John is kind of seen as a nerd by Garfield, so that's why this is centered around John. And this is an old advertisement for Garfield.com. It says, it's a party online, and you're invited. Get your daily dose of Garfield. Have the comic strip emailed every day to your inbox absolutely free. Sign up now at Garfield.com. Including stuff for advertisements for news, fun and games, comics, postcards, Professor Garfield Foundation, Go Comics, DVD, Garfield credit card, and direct shopping. And here is a outdated list of the Garfield books that were available at the time. A lot of the books weren't released then because this book was released in 2006. The same year, Cars 1 came out, my favorite Pixar movie of all time. And now here we have Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 14. Nice red cover. I'm not a big fan of the color red, but I have to admit the shade of red looks pretty nice. So here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack Volume 14. We have the 40th, 41st, and 42nd books, which are Garfield Survival of the Fattest, Garfield Older and Wider, and Garfield Pigs Out. Here's the front. And here is the spine. And here is the back. It says, Fat Cat fans rejoice. The portly puss with a penchant for pasta is back, and better than ever. Garfield may be born to snooze. He needs his daily 18 hours of shut-eye. But when he finally wakes up, he's ready for action. Hacking up a monster hairball, unleashing a killer burp, or giving John a tongue lashing with Odie's tongue. It's all in a day's play for the famous feline. Let's have a look inside. And inside we have comic strips. We get comic strips running from June 3rd, 2001 until February 22nd, 2003. And this one includes the following. extra inclusions. We have outrageous outtakes, never before seen, over-the-top strips saved from extinction by our kooky comics conservationists. We also have, we also have outrageous outtakes part Dux. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but yeah. Anyway, we have Grumpy, the magazine for geezers. We also have, oh, careful there. Let's see. We have XXL, the magazine of living large. And we also have Fun with Spiders. And we also have For the Birds. And here's another old advertisement for Garfield.com. And a slightly updated, actually, let's see. Yeah, slightly updated, but also very outdated Garfield list of books that were available at the time. This one was released in 2009, the same year the original full-color release of Garfield Fat Cat 3-Pack Volume 4 was released. We're getting close to the end of the Fat Cat 3-packs now. We have Garfield Fat Cat 3-Pack Volume 15 right here in brown. Garfield drinking coffee. He loves coffee as well. Not just lasagna. He loves coffee, pizza, of course, lasagna. He loves eating birds. Actually, I'm counting foods, but he loves pizza, coffee, lasagna. I think lasagna and pizza might be his top two. I can't think of any other foods that Garfield likes. He mainly likes a lot of junk food, old Garfield. And in this one, we get the 43rd, 44th, and 45th books, which are Garfield Blots Out the Sun, Garfield Goes Bananas, and Garfield Large and in Charge. Here's the front, and the spine, and the back. We have, and why am I saying we have? It reads, The art of fun is on full display in Garfield's latest Fat Cat Colossus. The furry Picasso uses Odie as a canvas, expresses himself in interpretive dance, and shows his clever creativity in the kitchen. The ingenious and always gluttonous cat even elevates burping to an art form. So, Garfield lovers, enjoy the exhibit. Here's a look inside again. And this one contains comics running from February 23rd, 2003 up until November 13th, 2004. And I was born on the 13th of July, 2004. So this Garfield book is the first one to include the comic that was released on the day I was born, and the first Garfield comic to include comics after I was born. So let's see. It's actually a pretty boring comic, I think. Let's see. Actually, it's pretty funny. Here's the Garfield comic strip that came out on when I was born, July 13th, 2004. It says, "Here we see a typical dog chasing a squirrel. And now the dog has cornered the squirrel. Here we see the dog trying to remove a pine cone from up his nose. Disgraceful." Funny. Funny as hell. Let me know if you're watching this video. Let me know what Garfield comic strip came out when you were born. In this one, let's see, we have bonus inclusions: cartoon physics. We also have, come on, more cartoon physics. And we have Cats Rule, Dogs Drool. Kind of like comparing how cats and dogs are different. Well, vastly different. And we have Cats Rule, Dogs Drool over here. There's more of them. We have Garfield Goes to the Dogs. And we also have Garfield Goes to the Dogs. More of them. And here is a more recent Garfield.com advertisement. That's actually Garfield's design from the Garfield show. Right there. The CGI, I think it's CGI or 3D animated Garfield show. Again, excuse me. God damn. I can't stop burping. I mean, it's only happened 3 times, but you don't want to hear me burping on camera. Anyway, excuse me. And here's another list of Garfield comics and books, Garfield comic books that were available at the time. Again, outdated because it was released in 2011. And now here we have the first of 2 Garfield comic books. The first ones I ever got. We have right here one of the first 2 Garfield comics books I ever got, which is right here, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 16. Here's the front. Includes the 46th, 47th, and 48th books, which are Garfield Spills the Beans, Garfield Gets His... sorry, I'm spitting everywhere, damn it. Garfield Gets His Just Desserts, and Garfield Will Eat for Food. This one is in horrible condition. Like, look at this. Wow. Anyway, that's the front. There's the spine. And the back. Garfield's back. And he's better and often weirder than ever. But then, Meathead John isn't exactly normal either. He's a few corn dogs shy of a picnic. Together, they drive each other crazy and their fans to laughter. Ha ha ha, he he he. There's never a dull or really a sane moment around the Arbuckle house. And this one contains, let's see, flip through first. Flip through first, please. And I apologize if you keep seeing my leg on camera. I'm trying to my best not to get my leg in the frame, but sometimes, like, I'm sitting on my carpet floor here and I'm recording sitting on the floor. I'm not standing or anything, using a proper camera. I'm recording with my phone. So if you see my leg when I'm trying to move around or shift around, sorry. And this one includes Garfield comics from November 14th, 2004 till August 5th, 2006. And this one includes Myth Madness. It also includes more Myth Madness. And we have Garfield's Food for Thought. And we also have where is it? Here? Yes, here. A second helping of Foodie Fun. And we also have Attitude This. It's rude, it's crude, it's Garfield's attitude. And we also have Attitude Part 2. A second helping of sass from the Krabby Tubby. Alright. Up next, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 17. The second Garfield comic book, along with volume 16, the second of 2 first ever Garfield comic books that I ever got, along with volume 16. I remember getting this on volume 16 for Christmas presents, way back. A good couple of years ago now. So here is volume 17 in a red color, like a pinkish red, as opposed to volume 14, which is a pure red. You can see the comparison over there. And volume 17 includes the 49th, 50th, and 51st books, which are Garfield Weighs His Options, Garfield Potbelly of Gold, and Garfield Shovels It In. Here's the front. And the spine. Spine is torn. That's not good. And the back. It says, Fat Cat fans, you can bet you're gonna love this trifecta of fun, because Garfield's back, and he's on the attack, tormenting John and ruining his dates, as if John can't do that himself, drop-kicking or duct-taping Odie, eating the neighbor's flowers and their pet bird, whacking spiders into the hereafter. Garfield will go to any lengths to satisfy his appetite for mischief and mayhem, and to entertain his ravenous fans. Here's a look inside. And inside this one we get comics running from August 6th, 2006 up until April 26th, 2008. And in here we see, let's see, Garfield from the Trash Bin. We also have, let's see, Garfield from the Trash Bin. There's another advertisement for it. We have, this one's a bit different. Instead of being at the beginning or end of the book, it says, Attention party animals, check out the top 50 reasons to party on page 144. So let's go there. And here we are, top 50 reasons to party. There's a lot of them. I'm definitely not going to read them all. Here we have the top 50 reasons to party. You can read this if you want. Pause if you want. Then read this. Alright, and what else do we have? We have Garfield Fairy Tales takes on classic fairy tales, and Garfield Kooky Classics. Alright, we're getting very close to the end now of the Fat Cat 3-pack books, that is. Here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 18 in like a, it's very similar to volume 7, I think. It's like almost like an apple green color, I think. It's just like volume 7's front cover. So here it is, Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 18. Includes the 52nd, 53rd, and 54th books, which are Garfield, Lord of the Jungle, Garfield Brings Home the Bacon, and Garfield Gets in a Pickle. Here's the front, and the spine, and the back. It's a triple portion of big fat hairy fun. The fat is in the fire when Garfield is on the scene, cooking up trouble, and laughs is the specialty of the house. Of course, Garfield has plenty of help with uber nerd John and doofus dog Odie as his not-so-trusty sous chefs. Whether Garfield is suffering fools such as John and Odie or chillin' like a villain, he's always entertaining, and there are always plenty of laughs to feed his hungry fans. And here's a look inside. And we have comics running from Garfield comics running from April 27th, 2008 up till January 16th, 2010. And another new year. Well, another new year, like 1990, like when it turns from 1999 to 2000, now 2000 into 2010s, is a new decade. That's what I should say, a new decade. In here we get, let's see, in here we have Garfield Animal Fun Facts. We also have more animal fun facts. And we have nuts about work. We also have work isn't working. Funny. And the geek shall inherit the earth, advertising a book called My Laughable Life with Garfield, the John Arbuckle Chronicles. And here's another advertisement for it. In this, on this page, get your John on. GQ, Man of the Year, stands for Geeks Quarterly. Alright. The third last volume of Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack books that I have is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 19. Nice blue color. Here's the front. It includes Garfield Sings for His Supper, the 55th book. The 56th book, which is Garfield Caution, Wide Load, and Garfield Souped Up, the 57th book. We have the spine right here. And this one accidentally dropped on the floor, so it resulted in this huge crease. It dropped on the floor rather hard. And that was rather unfortunate. And this one's description reads, be it ever so crazy, there's no place like home, especially at the Arbuckle Asylum. Fashion fiascos abound, dim-wittedness and drool rule the day. There's so much bizarre behavior from John and Odie that sometimes Garfield even seems normal. Of course, that delusion doesn't last for long. Soon, the quirky cat is conversing with a sock puppet and deflating a puffer fish, as well as an ice cream truck's tires. It's all in a kooky day's play. Here's a look inside this one. Alright. In here we have comics running from January 17th, 2010 up until October 8th, 2011. And in here, the bonus inclusions are Jock of all trades. Instead of a jack of all trades, I think the proper saying is jack of all trades. This is a jock of all trades. Play on words. Pretty funny. Sport of all sorts. Not so superheroes. This is very funny. Like, look at this. Super Mannequin, Captain Pantyhose, Pooper Scooper Man, Slider Man, the incredibly rude computer guy, Brad Man, and Kielbasa Boy. That is funny. And we also have Not So Monstrous Monsters. And we also have Kiddin' Around. And the last one in here we have is Vintage Garfield from like the totally awesome 80s. That's how he looked in the 80s, his design. And here's another advertisement for Garfield.com. And the list of Garfield comic strips there that were available at the time. Into the 20s. Here is Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 20. Another purple book. Here's the front with Garfield putting his finger and taking out some cheese from the lasagna. Looks tasty. This one includes the 58th, 59th, and 60th books, which are Garfield Goes to His Happy Place, Garfield the Big Cheese, and Garfield Cleans His Plate. Here's the front, and the spine, and the back. This one says, Garfield triples your fun with his latest voluminous collection of comics. Whether he's snorkeling for gravy, inventing a new dessert, pranking his owner, or simply humoring John's latest bout of idiocy, Garfield will do whatever it takes to feed his face and satisfy his hungry fans. Let the antics begin. Here's a look inside once again. And this one contains comics running from, let's see, October 9th, 2011 until where? June 29th, 2013. Okay. The bonus inclusions we have are, or extras if you just want to call them that for short. We have Oodles of Doodles, more Oodles of Doodles, Super School Excuses. We also have, we also have more Super School Excuses and Start Your Day the Flabby Tabby Way, Garfield's caffeinated bean blends featuring the cat-tested, owner-approved, rich, smooth, bold flavor that will make you purr for more. We have Garfield's Daily Grind, Vintage Roast, Fire Roasted Lava Java, and Buzz Be Gone, the bone-weary bean beverage. And we also have, come on, where is it? Oh, right there. This one, we have Don't Miss the Latest Issue, True Cat Cases. And another advertisement for Garfield.com. Excuse me. I get burped again. Damn it. I keep burping. I don't know why. It's 4 times I'm recording now. 4 times. Something is going on. And here is a more updated list of the Garfield comics. Although volume 12 of the Fat Cat 3-pack series wasn't released at the time, because although it was released in 2019, this one must have came before, because sorry. This one came in 2018. And this one, no, not this one, but Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 12 came out in 2019. So this one obviously came before. Alright. And finally, the last Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume that I have. Garfield Fat Cat 3-pack volume 21 in a pale blue color. Very, very pale blue. Bordering on the color of ice. Jeez. Or even bordering on the clear, or bordering on colorless, like a clear color of water. Or colorless. This one includes the 61st, 62nd, and 63rd books, which are Garfield Chickens Out, Garfield Listens to His Gut, and Garfield Cooks Up Trouble. And here is the front, and the spine, and the back. It says here, Garfield fans, enjoy a triple shot of the caffeinated cat in this robust collection of comics. Whether he's one-upping his slobbering sidekick Odie, plotting revenge on his clueless plotting revenge on his clueless owner John, or just smacking and wisecracking as snacking, or just snacking and wisecracking as usual, Garfield loves to brew up trouble and fun. Drink up. And here's inside. And you can see the comic strips, they weren't nearly as big with these latest ones. You can see here, these are the original, the original sizes were like this, and now they're even thinner. Sorry about that. But now they're even smaller size for some reason. And this one, let's see, comic strips running from June 30th, 2013 up until March 21st, 2015. And the extras in here are The Truth About Cats, and we also have More Truth About Cats, Food Attitude, also have Thoughts to Chew On, and Friendship. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Never mind. And we also have the last one is Friendship. Again, more examples or sayings. And we have yet another advertisement for Garfield.com, which, like I said before, shut down, I think. Unless it's been reopened, but I'm pretty sure it's still shut down. Don't know why it shut down though. I don't remember. I never googled the reason why it closed down or shut down. Sorry. And a list of Garfield comic books available. All right. Finally, onto the last 3 books. We have. The reason why I have 2 of the same books that I have in a 3-pack already is because I have these 3, which will include not that one. These 2. I have Garfield Life to the Fullest and Garfield Feeds the Kitty. I bought these as singles because Volume 12 wasn't released yet, and I couldn't get them in a 3-pack yet. And when I saw these in color, when I saw these in the Garfield Classics color format at the bookstore, I thought, I want to buy these. So let's have a look, shall we? We have the Garfield Classics, book 34, Garfield Life to the Fullest. Front, spine, and back. And this is actually a color variation on the spine and the back. Usually the blue... What happened over there? Why is it all dirty? Usually the blue would be the same color as this shade of blue on the spine and back, but this is actually a darker blue, and I had to get that because I like a dark blue color. It's pretty cool. And there's the back. Make way for Garfield. The Tubby Tabby is back and is living larger than ever. So whether he's enveloping Pookie in his Herculean hug, arguing with the talking scale, or munching on his masterpiece, the Leaning Tower of Pizza, Garfield's motto is always the same: bigger is better. And here's a look inside. It has the exact same content as it would be in Volume 12, since this book is included in there, Volume 12 of the Fat Cat 3-pack series. And here we have Garfield Feeds the Kitty, book 35, front, spine, and the back, nice pink color. Hungry for laughs? Garfield, the fat cat with the bottomless stomach, dishes up another tasty serving of cartoon comedy. So whether he's celebrating the official Kick Odie Across the Room Day, playing connected freckles on John's chest, or perfecting his insincere smile, Garfield's always on the prowl for food and fun. Again, exact same content as would be in Volume 12, so no need to really show you inside, but I'm doing it anyway. And this one is severely damaged, but it's the last book I own, a huge skip. We have the 67th book, a pretty kind of cringe-worthy title, I guess. It's kind of cringe and more kiddish. Like, come on. Garfield Slurps and Burps? Really? That's the best you could do? Oh well. Garfield Slurps and Burps, the 67th book. Front spine, which is a little bit dirty. Let me just clear that off. Clear that off. Still dirty. Right over here. And it's gone. Good. Spine. Come on, camera. Focus. Thank you. Spine. And the back says, Feeding Frenzy. Who has time for manners when there's food to be inhaled? Garfield eschews etiquette in favor of binging and belching. And who can blame him? He's only human, so get rude and crude and pig out on this all-new collection of tasty comics. Slurp, slurp, slurp. We have comics running in here. Hold on, let me show you a look inside first, like I always do. And I only just noticed now, but my finger is bleeding badly. I don't know how, but it started to bleed really badly. I think it's because I picked the skin near some blood vessel or tissue with blood. I don't know. I must have picked the skin somewhere where there's blood close by, but we're not going to talk about that now. We're here to talk about Garfield. Here's a look inside the book. And this one includes comics running from, let's see, Garfield comics running from December 11th, 2016. Yeah, 2016, December 11th, until July 8th, 2017. 2017, I'm going to say 2017. What is going on with me? And the extras in this one are Garfield's eco-friendly tips, Let's Get Green, and Garfield's green tips. This planet looks good in green. Alright, and that's going to do it for my Garfield comic book collection. As you can see, it's got a pretty high stack of books when stacked all together on top of one another. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching. And if you'll excuse me now, I have to go take a painkiller for my sore tooth or gum infection, I think. Yeah, my gum has receded at the bottom of one of my teeth, my incisors, so very sensitive and the root is exposed, and I've had this pain ever since, like, I don't know, when was it? I think I had it ever since September. No, I think it was the 14th or 13th of this month, or maybe the 14th or the 5th. And I burped again, damn it, or the 15th of this month. So yeah, I have very, very bad sensitivity issues over there. It's freaking sore as hell. It hurts like a mother fricker. And I try my best not to groan in pain, but it's so flippin' sore. So yeah, excuse me now. I might have to go take a painkiller soon for this pain that's starting up again. But hope you enjoyed the collection. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.